Hey, Soul Tribe. What's going on? It's time for the weekly reading. Let's get some weekly energies. I'm having my coffee. Let me show you it. This is chocolate blueberry. It's from Amazon. I got a box of just miscellaneous, and there are some interesting flavors in there. And I decided, I just pulled one out, and that came out. So there you go. That's what I'm having. But it's quite tasty. So if you like some different flavors, Amazon's got them. I don't remember who. It's kind of like a mixed batch of different, people that do coffee. Anyways. All right. Well, welcome in. Welcome to anyone who is new. My name is Kelly. If you aren't part of the tribe, do consider subscribing and joining the tribe. Everybody, remember to like, share, and subscribe. You hit that like button, it's an energy exchange, and if you like what you hear in this reading, it's a confirmation, your connection to it, and a confirmation that you accept it. Yes. Okay. Moving on. I used to do a morning reading, daily reading, which I'm going to go back to. And I was going to start that this week, but it's the end of the month. So I'm going to start that at the beginning of next month. I'm recording this the end of March 2026. And Easter's coming up, so happy Easter to everyone, ahead. A happy Easter season, I guess you'd say. And so I'm going to start doing that, though. But these are timeless reads, so it doesn't matter when you watch it. It's from, a week from today and moving forward. Okay? Let's see what we have on the bottom of the deck. Oh, no. Well, he didn't just go down to Georgia. Does anybody know that song, Devil Went Down to Georgia? Wait a minute now. So when I was doing this, when I started, I always check to see how much storage I have to make sure I have enough to do a reading. And I do, and the number was 444. And the 444 means you are exactly where you need to be at this time. Wherever you are, whatever is going on in your life, that is where you're meant to be right now. So if you're going through some tough times, or maybe you're dealing with some bad habits, we are also at this time of recording going towards the first quarter moon and then a full moon. So, yeah, it's time for growth. We have the Seven of Wands, Strength, Justice, Ace of Pentacles, and the Magician. And then over here we have the Six of Cups. Now, this is just the bottom of the deck, okay? The overall energy here. But that Devil came out on the bottom, so that's what's... So, what I'm hearing in the beginning here is that it's going to take some strength for you to resist some sort of temptation. Or if it's a habit you're trying to break, then it's going to take some strength for you to be able to break that habit. As for some people, that's eating too much, maybe drinking, smoking. For me, it's too much stuff in general, and I have to spring cleaning starting tomorrow, people. Yes, it is. Did a little bit today, but yeah, procrastination is my middle name. But the Justice card here. So you're going to start seeing that an opportunity arises, and by doing what you need to do up here, you're manifesting this. Okay? So it may not feel like it. It may feel like this is hard, I can't do this. Or for me, it's just kind of overwhelming because I just don't know where to start. And I get distracted. I've got the ADD thing going on, so I get distracted easily. But the Justice card here is saying that the truth will prevail. It's a karma card, but it's a card that says that for whatever is in your life, whatever bad habit or whatever is going on, maybe something that's tempting you, your life is out of balance right now. But by taking care of that, at least in the next 7 days, I just like how the 7 days we have the 7 wands. Every day is going to be, I hate to say a struggle. It's going to be a challenge because it's hard. Habits are hard to break, So, and then you have the Six of Cups over here. So this may be something that you've been doing for a while, even as a child, maybe. This is a habit you've had since you were a child. But it's time. The Judgment card's under that. I can't speak. Need more coffee. Need to start drinking it. With the Eight of Wands here, things are moving forward. And they're moving forward fairly quickly. So, and you're going to celebrate. Got Three of Cups under here. The Judgment card is saying that for many of you this week, an epiphany is coming. An epiphany is coming that you are realizing that this habit is, pardon me, Something that you know you need to get rid of, but, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I need the bottom of the cards here. Something you need to get rid of, but it's difficult, you know. And well, like I said, habits are hard to break. So if you're like me, it's very hard to get rid of things. I use everything. Okay, overall energy. Ten of Pentacles, though. Good card to get. This is, collective. We're graduating. Some of you have already been working on this. Maybe you haven't quite gotten to the point where you've given it up completely, but this is the graduation. So this week, we are going towards, everybody, let's make a pact amongst ourselves. Hands, fist bump. We're gonna do it this week. This is it. If you're trying to quit smoking, if you're a person who's trying to get rid of clutter, let's get rid of some stuff this week. Let's not touch one cigarette. Let's not take one drink. Let's not have that extra piece of cake. Let's not overeat. Whatever it may be, okay? So let's just now get to moving on in the week. So that's kind of like the start of the week. At the beginning of the week is the feeling of, this is the week for graduation. You have the Knight of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. 2 fours. This is a time of growth. This is a time to go, I'm hearing full speed ahead. Full speed ahead with this. You know, it's you're thinking, this is what I'm going to do, and it's, you know, it may be emotionally taxing for you. You know, you may be doubting yourself. Maybe this is a comfort for you. You know, it's a sense of comfort. But bad habits can be a sense of comfort. Man. Bad habits can be a sense of comfort, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're good for you. Yes? So let's see what else we have here. We have the Empress. Nice. Death. And the Page of Wands. Excuse me. 2 major arcana. And a court card. This week, collective. This is a week of transformation. Okay? We're going to transform ourselves. We are going to give birth to a whole new self. We're going to take the wisdom that we have. We're going to take, and growth. I hear this is a time of growth. So don't look at it as, this is so hard. You know, when you give up something, especially for, if anybody who's Christian, this is, you know, Lent time, and Easter is when Lent ends, and you give up something, and that's all you can think about. You know, one time I gave up coffee, and I worked at a coffee shop. You know how hard that was? Yeah. Okay. Page of Wands. Obviously, I'm drinking it now. Page of Wands. This is a time of reinventing the self. Okay? So what I'm hearing specifically, that's an interesting mocha blueberry. Very interesting. What I'm hearing specifically is you may need to be creative with how you make the change. For people who smoke, I know my dad smoked before I was born, thank goodness, because he accidentally burned my sister. My dad was not abusive, believe me. Those were way back when days, but he accidentally, the ash fell on her arm or something, and that was it. He quit, just cold turkey, he just quit. And lifesavers, that's what he used every time he wanted a cigarette. And he was in the war. So I don't want to say how old, because that will date me. And you'll know how old I am, probably. Doesn't matter my age, I'm very young-minded. Okay. Age is just a number. Okay, let's see what we have here. So the Ten of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. Yes, yes, yes. Moving on. The Ten of Pentacles is, ancestral energy. I'm hearing let me see this. Some of you may have a dog. I don't know why I'm thinking that. I see the dog in the, maybe your family. Your family is going to help you through this for some of you. Not all of you. Now, this is a general read, so it may not resonate for all of you. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't completely resonate now, maybe come back and check with it later and see and say, aha, that's where that came in. The Knight of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. This is like taking stock of, I mean, it could be a job or a health situation, but whatever it is, there's an opportunity for you to make a huge change here, but it's going to change your life in a huge way. When you have the 7, the 8, and the 10, if the 9 of Pentacles comes in, we're going to know, and the 4. It's like you are, whatever you're doing, if you're a smoker, man, that'll give you a lot more money. Get rid of those stinky, stanky cigarettes. Not only do they stink and they're gross, but they cost so much money. Think how much you'll save. 4 of Cups with the 7 of Cups. You know, you have other options. Whatever this is that you have. I don't have anything specific. I'm listening to hear if I can have anything specific. I'm thinking this might be shadow work too. There may be some shadowy energy that's infiltrating your life, and it's messing you up. So you have choices. I had a deck I was going to use, but I'm going to, if I can get to it, speaking of clutter, no, I have cards right there. 4 of Pentacles, we have the 4 of Wands. We have all 4s here, collective. 4, 4, and 4 so far. I don't have any other ones, do I? Again, this is synchronicity. This is, yes, check for synchronicities. 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. When you give this up, your life is going to get into balance. Whatever it is. Think about what you need to give up. Regardless of whenever this is. It has nothing to do with the time, like Easter and all that stuff. And not everybody's Christian. So, you know, just think of it. Whatever it is that you're thinking, you know, I've been wanting to get rid of this bad habit. Or maybe it's just over shopping, spending too much. Could be. 6 of Cups with the Empress. Ooh, inner child. Something about the inner child. You're all grown up now. You're all grown up. You don't need it. That's all I just heard. You're all grown up. You don't need it. Wrong deck. Death. The 9 of Wands. Something is stressing you out. And I mean, I don't know what I'm doing with my hand. Give me a break, man. I haven't had much coffee yet. For all you new people, you're probably thinking, nah, she's a loony. Welcome to my world. There's something that's stressing you out. And it may be stressing you out a lot right now, but that's a good thing, because then it's going to force you to make some changes. The Hierophant. Yes, there's a spiritual lesson here. Let's get an advice card. First, the King of Pentacles. I'm going to put the advice card there. And with the King of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Cups. Yes, so when you take care of whatever this devil energy is, you graduate from it, you're going to see how the king is proud of what he's done. Well, at least in this card, that's how I'm feeling it. The energy. He is proud. He has built his life up from, I'm hearing ground zero, building it up. Bottom of the deck, the King of Swords, making a clear-cut decision that you're going to change your life, going after what you want, and being at peace with that. Being at peace with that. Oh my gosh. Being in balance. 2 of Cups. You made a decision. You're in balance. King of Wands. All right. I can keep going. There's lots of kings here. I am going to, pardon my arm here. I'm just going to see what may come out. This is a shadow deck. Shadow work. And I was going to use a different deck, but I don't know where to put the box. I used up my spot with something else this time. Okay. I already pre-shuffled these, but let's just give it a little shuffle. I'll cut the deck. Alright. I pre-shuffle a bunch of cards because I never know which ones I'm going to use. Alright, Spirit. Is there anything that the collective needs to know? And then I will move those boxes so we can see the devil again. Thanks again for tuning in, everybody. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Where is everybody from? If you're trying to break a habit, what you're trying to do. Maybe you can find support from the other watchers here. From the Soul Tribe. This one is calling to me. Hello? Self-compassion. Embracing imperfections help you find strength. like that. Growth mindset, resilience. That Nine of Wands, wherever that was, here in here somewhere, the Nine of Wands, this is the resilience. And the Seven of Wands. But the Nine of Wands is persevering. Don't give up. Do not give up. It's self-compassion. Give yourself a break because nobody's perfect. All right? Even if you try to give up something and you sneak a piece of cake or you go and take a drag off a cigarette, remember that no one is perfect. So you start all over again. It's a process, you know? It's not going to happen overnight. Closed-minded, unwilling to consider other perspectives or entertain new ideas. Be more open. Openness, receptivity. What I'm hearing with that is somebody underneath this emotional release. You may need to release some emotional baggage too. But somebody may be trying to tell you, oh, this is what I did when I tried to stop smoking, or this is what I did. And you're saying, no, it's not going to work for me. I already tried that. Be more open to what other people have to say. If you haven't tried something, you know, it may sound crazy, but just try it. Well, I don't know if this resonated for anyone. I hope it did. I hope it helps some of you. Thank you all for tuning in. If you've gotten to this part of the video, put an emoji. Let me see. Put the peace sign. Okay? Just so I know you got to the end of the deck. The end of the video. Oh my God. I'm going to go drink my coffee. And there's another video for you to check out that I'll be putting up on here at the end of the screen. So it should be right here. So check it out. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all. If you're not part of the tribe, do subscribe and join the tribe. Would love to have you. And again, in a week after this, or by the time you watch this, maybe they're already up, I'm going to be doing something called the Daily Shuffle. And it's going to be daily energies. But you can watch them. They're timeless. You can watch them anytime. You want to watch them on the weekend? You can do that. All right. Thanks so much. I love you all. Peace out. See you in the next one.